So we're trying a slightly different setup this time because I bought lights. I feel very uncomfortable right now. I feel like the camera is too close. I feel like you guys need to get out of my space. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully the mic's fine. I did minimal testing today. But yeah, no, you guys excited? Today's a big day. We got a new content cop. Isn't it insane that everything gets a woke remake, including YouTube shows from like 10 years ago? Crazy. Music's loud. Yeah, I don't know what the... You know, I could turn the gain up. I think that might be the problem. Then again, what I usually set... This should be fine. I really appreciate people like Neo who are just like, yeah man, the music's too loud. Instead of like funny 12-year-old brains like Ninja who are like, what? Like, thanks. That solves the problem. I appreciate it. I was saying I feel uncomfortable if the camera's too close. But the lighting situation in here is not great, as you can tell. So I just was like, well, I guess this is what I have to do, so I'm fucking visible on the camera. But it's fine, I guess. I don't know. This feels too intimate to me. Also, I feel like I'm gonna get flashbanged the second the screen turns white. Ninja is 7? Zam! He has to speak like that. That's funny. Oh, and then I also said, isn't it fantastic? I don't know, what did I say? I said, it's not 6 a.m. for me. I can't use that excuse. It's like closing into the night right now. I said today's a big day. We got a new content comp. Isn't it great that everything gets a woke remake now, including 10-year-old internet shows? Super funny, because I'm pretty sure he said he's never doing them again because he was like, well, I was mean and I was a bully. But you know, his fucking girlfriend whipped him to make a new one. On Ian Klein or whatever. I truly am happy. I'm glad all the worst people in the world are fighting each other. Increase the volume more. My mic? Oh, dude, everything's like... This is dangerous. I'll do it. But if I start, like... What about now? See? Hello. Hopefully that's better. Marry me? Are you a high school girl in a wheelchair? Otherwise, no. People saying Sonic looks better than this? I do love the Sonic Twitter brand ambassadors living in complete delusion. Blow my eardrums out. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. But yeah, this is apparently only going to be 15 minutes, which I'm pretty disappointed about. I feel like we're going to see Rainbow Road, maybe, because it's like the one thing we haven't seen. I saw our resident 7-year-old in the chat room coping that there would be WarioWare characters and Donkey Kong Country. Brother, this is Mario Kart. You're gonna get a Galumpa and be happy about it. I actually would be happy about it. I've been saying this for years, but I fucking hate the, oh, we need Nintendo Kart people. I love Mario Kart because it's just like Mario characters. I'm so fucking happy to see a Cataquack and like a cow. Like, that's what I want out of this shit, dude. Baby DK is a possibility. I need to see Petey. I just need him to reunite with his Mario Sunshine brothers. Dude, I love Spike. So I'm glad he's here. One thing I will say I like about Mario Kart World that I've seen so far is the they're not. Well, I forget what they're called, but they're like a triathlon. You just go from course to course, you know, driving for it. I feel like that eliminates bagging, right? Because bagging's always been the most annoying fucking thing in Mario Kart. Like you select Cheese Land, and Resident Cheeser mentality of this chat room just sits in the back and pulls big items the whole time. So that's one thing I really like. Really no boom boom pom pom. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want them, to be honest. So I agree that it's weird, but I can't say I want them to show up. Realized I was playing DMC3 without the turbo on. I don't know if I said this last time, but what's been really nice and surprising for the DMC anime is that people are actually pushing back against it. Obviously, you have the people on Twitter just going, oh, it's a different interpretation. You guys are never happy. You're just like Sonic fans. That's an actual post I saw, which made me very happy. But you do actually see DMC fans being like, this is dog shit. And it's just nice to see people actually fight back after, you know, seeing seeing Castlevania literally get bent over the table and fucking raped. So that's nice. Everyone's seething over straight line tracks being boring. I have played normal racing games. Straightaways are not evil. Yeah, it depends. I mean, especially because you have like rail grounding and stuff. I kind of agree that that could be a worry, but it remains to be seen. Do you like Kirby? I'm a big fan of Kirby. I have nothing else to say. I just love that guy. He's shaped like a friend. That shit's awful. I didn't watch that stuff. But everything I've seen about it is fucking awful. Also, this is what I mean. I'm being flashbanged right now. I hate this. It's the problem with the camera being too close. Let me put on like an absurd amount of music. Just so we have... You know what? Let's go crazy. I'm gonna put everything into a queue and pick random. I'm gonna turn the music up slightly now. You can tell me if this is O2 overpowering. I love Magolor. Magolor's cool. Magolor's cool. I've always been a Marks guy. I feel like that shows my age. Addy showing up at DMC WWE show and getting 0 crowd reaction. That's funny, deserved. I got so fucking mad when it showed when Addy showed up and under it said like creator of DMC. No, that's the raper of DMC, dude. That is not the guy. And that pretty much describes all this shit. They're all like vanity projects. They just wear the skin of the actual franchise. I saw Asmongold, chat user Hannah's guy, really loved the DMC show, unsurprisingly. That man was stuck playing nothing but World of Warcraft for like 20 years. Literally, the most minimal amount of shined turd looks like a fucking, you know, 5-course meal to this guy. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of interesting takes from base YouTubers. I saw fucking that one VTuber chick, the Pippin Pika Kipa, whatever her name is. I think she's a bunny. She was defending. It might have been DMC, but I think it was actually that other thing that happened recently, where like a YouTuber made a manga, like the whole anime thing, and obviously everyone's like, it's not a fucking manga, right? But she was defending that being called a manga, but. Again, it's crazy because you see all these things from like, you know, you have manhwas or whatever from Korea and China. They all have their own names, but Americans always take other things. You know, they take the word anime, they take manga, because they've already ruined the reputation of comics and cartoons. Just offensive. Literally stolen valor. Shit makes me so like... I was just mad, furious even. Like Picaro. I don't watch YouTubers. I don't fucking know their names. But she's female. What can you expect? Sees fencing. Wow, American kendo. Stuff makes like again, it just makes me so annoyed, dude. And because no one on Twitter ever knows what they're talking about, I saw people bring up like solo leveling. It's like, you guys call this a manga, and it's like I've never seen anyone in my life call solo leveling a manga. It's like Korean or Chinese or whatever. They have their own word, manhwa or whatever. I never read solo leveling. Excuse me for getting that wrong. What that word is. Len Kagami? Oh, you mean the Vocaloid? I like Vocaloids. Brother, I grew up in the fucking trenches of Miku Miku Dance. I love Vocaloids. And Project Eva. Oh, I would also like everyone to give chat user Twerks to the Mode a round of applause for taking her Dimitri pills. I finally got her to download and play Marvel Rivals on her shit 1995 computer, and she's been playing at 10 FPS for the past week. Good for her. She took her meds. If Scott Pilgrim Command today, they'd insist it was a manga. Yeah, dude, that's so true. That's so true. It's also dumb because it's like, well, I wouldn't consider any of these things like the DMC anime to be good. But again, like there's old animation, American animation is very good, like the old DC animated universe. It's like, that's really cool. I really like that animation style. Even though most American animation is outsourced. But you know, I kept the Bruce Timm's art style, whatever that guy's name is. And that's cool. I would like to see more of that instead of just like cheap anime. Or cheap knockoff anime. Quotations. Don't speak to me, child. I know what Miku Miku Dance means before SFM. Nations even began to be a thing. MMD pipeline is actually crazy. Some freaky stuff being made there. I've never played a Castlevania game, but I love this song. Oh yeah, speaking of DMC, apparently, and this should come as no surprise to anybody, if you like were talking shit on Addy or the DMC anime, you got like your account banned on Reddit because of course, because it's fucking Reddit. Dude, I had some fucking horror stories doing the Blue Archive video because just like researching stuff, I always find it interesting to see other people's opinions on things. And there were all these like threads on like the Blue Archive Reddit, like being like, oh no, Mika's kind of problematic. They don't ever address her racism. They just let her be racist. That's what we call a good character. There's no such thing as a good Reddit. Played Castlevania 1 and that's it. I don't know if I'd like Castlevania games. Like in terms of the gameplay. Not really into the Metroidvania like design principles. My racist wife is perfect, so true. I like that about Blue. I do legitimately like that about Blue Archive. They don't like finger wag about it. They pretty much justify her views as well. Just because obviously Henners and Trinity just can't coexist because of different ways of life. Like it's basically just, okay, you guys could stay over there, we just won't kill each other. That's what comes down in the end. That's the peace treaty. I think that's a much more interesting narrative writing principle. To actually let that character be that way. Turn up the music? That guy did that. If any of your guys' eardrums got blown out, you can blame Spundu 908. That's on him. You take any of your medical problems to that guy, okay? Perfect. Alright, again, this is a different setup, guys. You have to understand. It's a learning process. I'm very sorry. Genuinely. You woke Neil up? Oh, good. Maybe he'll do his job today. Yeah, everything should be good. Okay. Was it that bad? Could you guys not hear me at all? I feel like that's not true because I feel like people were talking, but I'm guessing it was like I was it was like a background track, essentially. Like I was the vocalist. Fanime, as in Fox anime. Yeah, that's a good term for it. I could hear. Okay. All right, we're gonna. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully we got all the kinks out. All right. 35 is where I want to put the music volume. 4chan is officially dead and confirmed the mods are feds. I saw a bunch of people like I don't know, doom posting about 4chan being gone. That shit's been dead for like decades. I've never been a channer. I've never really used 4chan. But even from the outside looking in, that shit's been great for forever. And all the leaks that come with it, like the secret mod reasons, whatnot, and people getting banned for like saying Nintendo toddler on V. It's like, oh yeah, surprise, surprise. It's just literally Reddit, but sometimes you can say swear words. Yeah, it was actually muffling you a little thing. Yeah, again, this is the learning experience. I only use 4chan to post a fake Smash leak. That's funny. I actually, there was one time I went there, and it was because a fake Nintendo copyrighted all of my Pokemon videos. So just a very angry Pokemon fan, because, you know, I used to make a good amount of videos criticizing Pokemon before I just dropped the series entirely. Oh, my voice cracked. But it was like a fake Nintendo suing me, and there was like a thread about it. Or not suing me, you know, issuing copyright takedowns. That's the only time I ever used 4chan. It's kind of funny, the thread. Think Mario Kart is worth $90? Absolutely not, but I'm gonna be a hypocrite for Mario Kart World, and I fully admit it. I love Mario. I'm a racist. I love racing. I love Mario Kart. It's one of my favorite game series ever. It's legitimately, I mostly play racing games. I can't. If I can get it, let me be clear, because it's a Nintendo console. It might take a while to actually get my hands on it, but if I can get it day one, I probably will. If you buy the bundle, it's not $80. Yeah, it's actually. I feel like it's actually decently priced if you get the bundle, which is what I'm aiming to do. And hopefully will. I was playing 3-on-3 hoops yesterday. Should make an actual second Mario basketball. I fucking loved 3-on-3 hoops. I even liked the Wii one, which was kind of like minimal content. But it was fun because you could play with 4 people. I think 3. The funniest thing about all this Nintendo price shit, though, because again, like I think it's absurd. I think it's awful. I think it's dog shit. I'm just, you know, again, I appreciate honesty, so I'll always be honest with you. Like I try not to be a hypocrite, but there will just be times where, you know, it happens. Like I admit, like I'm still gonna get this, even though I think it's a dog shit deal, and it's fucking awful that Nintendo's doing this. But anyway, what's been really funny about it is the fact that before, when it first got announced, everyone was like, Nintendo would never screw over the consumer, guys. It's because of Donald Trump's tariffs making it overpriced everywhere. even though it was more expensive in Europe and still is. And then it came out that Nintendo was like, we were going to reevaluate because of the tariffs, as in it was never affected by the tariffs. And then all the Nintendo fans were like, Nintendo is extremely anti-consumer. They always have been. The entire farce that like they're just like the company for the people. No, there is no company for the people. They make good games though. Didn't Trump get tariffs down to 0% between America and Japan? That I believe this is made in some other. It's not made in Japan. It might be like Vietnam or Vietnamese type of place. So that might be why. But I don't know. Most of the tariff stuffs are like just bargaining tactics. Like the guy literally wrote a book called Art of the Deal, and then people are surprised when he uses the fucking methodology that is outlined in that book. Like he always shoots high to make, you know, get the bargaining started. So, I don't know. People are just dumb on the internet. Surprise, surprise. The tech demo being paid for is so goddamn retarded, dude. I can't fucking believe it. That's like, again, fucking Sony gave out Astrobot, and I'm not even a big Astrobot guy, but that's a fucking video game. That's like a decent video game that's probably worth money. And even Sony, one of the worst fucking companies there is in video games, still just gave it to you for free. But Nintendo's like, no, this instruction manual, you have to pay $10 for it. It's actually insane. But that's probably Trump's fault too, guys, so. It's not going to be great for Nintendo. People keep saying that, but and maybe I'll be wrong, but I think the Switch 2 is still going to sell like hotcakes. I think it's still going to be a fucking nightmare probably getting one unless you get one of those special emails from Nintendo. I don't know. When's the No Mercy stream? No thank you. Not a fan of 3D CG poor games. Get that shit out of here. If the price was the same under Kamala, no one would be blaming her. Oh, absolutely. Everyone blames Trump for everything. It's like how, you know, God rest his soul, but the hack stuff. When everyone was talking about that, like 2 weeks ago, because, you know, he unalived, as you have to say on the internet to not get banned places. Everyone was like, this is all right-wing conspiracy stuff. Technicals did all of this. You guys are co-opting the man's death. Even though it's very clearly outlined that the Leffen Smash scene, all the politics of it is what effectively killed that guy. Yeah, they tried banning hacks. They came for the man's mother next. There were conspiracy theories saying he was never dead. The man was in an open fucking casket, and they were like, he's not actually dead. This is just a right-wing conspiracy theory. I genuinely... Nintendo has treated Smash too well. It needs to actually sue TOs in the ground. Like, this scene needs to die. Also, why is this replaying? What the fuck? Did I miss something? TLDR, this guy who is famous in the Smash scene, top player, one of the best to ever do it, broke his hands because he was so dedicated to the game, and then got them fixed, broke them again. He made an entire new controller for people with hand issues. He was well beloved. He was a meme, essentially. He did as well, like, you know, loved to that extent that he was like an icon. But Leffen, the FGC's perfect child, bullied him throughout his life, and then at one point he just broke and had a kind of mental breakdown and attacked Leffen, so they kicked him out of the scene. And then they basically bullied the guy to the point where he ended up committing. And then, you know, no one ever took accountability because of the Smash scene. Too busy raping kids to do anything else. There's my monetization. And that's the TLDR there. And God rest his soul. I met that guy. I met the guy at a tournament once. I took a picture with him in a bathroom, which is a very weird sentence. Oh shit, we're starting? Hello. What a weird transition. Alright, I'm gonna turn this up slightly, you guys can help me judge the audio levels. I'm gonna say this is fine.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game. Available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Alright, these better be the best 15 minutes of my life for $80.
In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why
Showing
stop
Rainbow
there?
Road was my guess.
Across cities, plains.
And I was saying it earlier before the
Desert,
stream, but for people who skip
and even
over, I'm
the
actually
ocean.
really looking forward to like
You can
the
drive virtually everywhere in this fully
new mode where it's like you're
interconnected
going
world.
from one place to the next, because that I feel like that pretty much
Races
eliminates
are held on
bagging.
courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world.
Oh my god, he's got a
and
cool
you
cap.
can freely drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's
Yo, is that a
introduce some of the
dinosaur?
courses that are waiting for you. Here we go.
Is Down Down Jungle going to get another fucking remake?
Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region.
I've been watching like all the gameplay. Oh wait, is that?
Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore.
So I feel like there's not going to be too much I haven't seen.
Ride
yet,
the
personally.
ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it. See the sights and structures of
One thing
Cloud
that's been
City.
really cool about Mario games lately, Sonic used to be known
You
as
can
like
even
the
soar
style
in
guy.
style down Main Street.
But with like Odyssey, it's like we got that one
Drift
ending
along the
song that
rapid
was like had
waterways
the
of
high and the
Salty
momentum of like a
Speedway.
Sonic song.
And make
Now
a
Mario's new
splash
racing
around
game
the
has like
city's
wheel
canals.
grinding and stuff. As Sonic dilutes into like this like
Stay cool in the snowy
classic shell
trails
of
of
himself.
Starview Peak.
It's kind of crazy seeing Mario become like really cool.
Just
one.
don't slip off while soaking up the scenery. Have a spirited
Is there any
showing
like
at the
basic
Ghostly
enemies that we
Movie
have not
Theater
seen that
Blue Cinema.
anyone's like open for?
It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater.
I mean, mine's
And
Petey, but
in
like
addition
Petey's not a
to
base
lots
enemy.
of new
It's an actual
courses,
character.
There's Toad's Factory.
A lot of people really like
Peach
Toad
Beach.
Factory. I've never been crazy about it.
Wario Shipyard, and more.
I really want a
Nostalgic
Wario
courses from
Coliseum
past
remake,
titles
but I know
are
it's not
also
fucking
here.
happening.
But now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night. Race as familiar characters like Mario, Luigi,
Holy shit, this game is Mario?
Peach,
God, Peach is so
Bowser.
sexy.
and Yoshi.
Show enough Peach and I
Plus
will
new
come. So
drivers
maybe
like
it will be worth the
Goomba.
80.
Spike.
Yeah, Spike, let's
And
go!
that's right.
Spike
Cow.
would be my pick if he was not in the game. I wanted
Even
him for the
more
next
new
Mario
racers
Kart.
are waiting and ready to roll.
Costumes,
Select your character. Choose your vehicle.
I'm kind of
Then
glad
you're
cart
off to the
customization is
races.
out. Because the meta
Characters and
picks for these
vehicles
games
each
always
have
look like
different
ass.
stats, so
I'm
make
glad they're
sure to
actually
find the
cars
combo
and
that best
bikes now.
suits you. There are two
Elephant
main
girl,
styles of race
You
revving
stop
up in
that.
this
I
world.
hope that's not a fucking
Grand
power.
Prix and
I would hate if
Knockout
that's the
Tour.
big reveal for today.
In both modes,
They would
up
need to
to
pay me
24
$80
drivers can
instead. I would
participate,
backtrack.
The most in series history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers,
But I really hope Mario Kart World
and other
is a bit of a
obstacles along the
service.
way.
Like, I
Try
want this to
steer
keep
clear.
getting new stuff, like new worlds and stuff.
And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup,
Dude, I'm so
Star
happy
Cup,
about Airship
and
Fortress.
more.
My favorite track in the
Grand Prix
series.
races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup.
Have you done
and
a
aim for the
soy
top
jack
5.
reaction? If PD shows up, I will in fact
In
soy for
Mushroom
the
Cup,
second
You'll
time.
start off racing around Mario Brothers.
Does that
Circuit,
happen with the DLC courses?
while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City. For the first time,
Toad's
you'll
worth
need
his
to
dad, I
drive
hate to
yourself
tell
to
ya.
the next course in Grand Prix. So
He's
don't
passed
sleep at
on.
the
It's been
wheel.
like 20 years, man.
And
I
if
really
you
do
conquer
miss him,
all
though.
Grand Prix cups, rumor
It's
has it
dude,
that a
imagine
certain
being like
colorful course
EGAD, bro.
will
Like
appear.
the fucking Goomba, the fucking bonefish is in here
Next
before
up
you,
is a
man.
new mode,
Feels bad.
Knockout Tour. From Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more.
I think
These
Knockout Tour
extended
I was
races
talking
take you
about,
from one
where I
end of
feel
the
like this
world
just
to the
eliminates
other.
bagging. And I feel like that
Get
might have been
ready for
probably
a
one of the
sprint.
design things they were thinking
But
about when going into this
you've got
game.
to place if you want to stay in the race.
I think Mario
Speed
Kart, like,
towards
kart
checkpoints
design.
throughout
Yeah,
the world.
yeah, I really like the
If you
karts a
don't make
lot
the
more.
cut, you're out of the running.
Than the 7, 8, because, you know, 8 was basically just
Buckle
taking
up.
7's
The
design principles.
competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints.
I think the interchangeability
You've
of the
got to
parts
drive to
somewhat
survive
limited
in
it.
Knockout Tour.
Like, you couldn't
So
have
keep
like
your
a
eyes on
bike
the
that was like
prize
purely
and aim
made
for
to be
first
like
place.
Waluigi's bike, you know? I like this whole crown thing they got going on, too, by the way. I don't know if you're in first, you got that. Alright, if there's a new item, we're gonna see it, I guess.
Items can drastically change the outcome of a race.
Dude, I'm gonna be
Here are some
fucking
new
furious if they
items
bring
that'll
back
help
a
you out.
Thundercloud. Actually, the worst thing in the
Coin shell.
series.
When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear. Now's your
God.
chance to grab them.
New Super Mario Brothers
Don't let
2?
your rivals cash in first. Ice Flower.
Dude,
With
it's
the
good.
Ice
Thank you,
Flower, you can freeze
Areola,
out
for the
rivals
5.
and
God,
send them
Peach's
spinning.
outfit, dude. Just
Hammer.
like me, for real.
God, Peach's outfit. Hot face emoji. Hot face emoji. Hot face emoji. Hot face emoji.
Block off rivals.
So true. They
Mega
also brought the
Mushroom.
kimono in from
With the
Tour.
Mega Mushroom, go big, so your rivals will go
I'm really
home.
looking for it. That's why I want this to be a service. I just want
Feather.
more and more outfits and
Use the feather
characters.
to
And
jump up and avoid attacks.
I love Mario Kart. But yeah,
You
I'm
may
good with
even
the
discover some
Mega
unexpected
Mushroom being
routes.
back. The leaf is interesting.
With comics
Usually
magic,
it's not
your
in the main
rivals will
course, it's only the battle
transform.
courses, but I guess doing tricks and stuff
What other mysterious
now has
effects
given
will
a lot
happen?
more use to it, which
You'll
could
have
be
to
cool.
see for yourself. The lower your placement,
Why is
the
it? The
more
game's
likely
not
you are
stuttering
to
for
find
me, that might
items
be,
that'll turn the tables.
Might honestly be
So
my
when you
stream.
get items, go for it.
Or maybe I'm just not noticing. I'm too
And
busy
if you're
being a
new to the
Nintendo
Mario
fanboy,
Kart
sorry.
series,
Dude,
there
Peach's
are added
face,
support features to help you along the way.
so sexy. Her redesign looks really good.
These include
Auto
smart
use
steering,
item.
which helps you stay on the course. Tilt controls, where you can hold a Joy-Con
Dude,
2 controller
We
horizontally.
got tilt
and use
controls back.
motion
Let's
controls to
fucking
steer.
go.
And if you
And
have
journalist
the Joy-Con
mode.
2 wheel, you can feel
game's
like
got
you're
everything.
really driving.
I'm also using tilt controls. That's how we kids learn to
How about a
shitpost.
quick break?
Spamming
A
I'm
snack
using
sounds
tilt
good right
controls
about
on the
now.
fucking online.
Hey, look! It's a drive-through.
This is gonna be the costume thing.
Here at Yoshi's, you can
I'm glad
grab
you
an
can
order to
actually
go.
select the costume.
Dash food. Take a bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
Okay, so that is how. Ooh, I guess that's how you
sushi
unlock them the first time. So I was gonna say, there's no reason.
Nice
Gosh, just a lot.
threads.
There's no reason to go out of your way to get these. 'cause-
Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected.
Oh,
from the
dude!
character
Oh,
selection
baby
screen.
Peach Explorer. She's so cute.
Sorry, chat, no
knows what
elephant
dishes
peach
or
pyrocyte
outfits
Mako
you'll
most
find.
effective.
Thank
Make a pit
God.
stop and check out
Thank you for
these
the 5
drive-thrus
hours, Luke. I
all
appreciate
around the
that.
world.
And your comment. God,
That was a nice detour.
there's nothing that could make
Now
me
let's
less
get
interested.
back to the action.
Dude, there's I believe there's a train conductor, Toadette, which is really
Let's
nice.
introduce some new tricks that'll help you
Very
ace
happy
each
about
race.
that one.
Charge jump. You
I really
can
hope we
now
get a lot
use
of
a
art.
charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead.
Ooh.
Charge.
We haven't
release
seen
the
that, dude.
jump.
I feel like none of the gameplay. I mean,
Use this
Nintendo
to
Treehouse
leap
gameplay,
over
of course.
obstacles. Grind along power lines. and dodge attacks from your rivals.
See, I feel like this stuff
And
looks
if you
really
jump
cool.
toward a wall, you can
Yeah.
wall ride for a short period of time.
Like, that's style.
Chain some
The
tricks
Sunday
together,
place looks
and
way
you
better
may
in this
even
game
reach
than on the Wii U.
places like
It's
so
Choco
close.
Melon, right?
Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind.
What do you mean
This
rewind?
will return your vehicle to its original position.
They put save
Nice,
states in
made
Mario
it.
Kart?
This can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
I mean, that's good for training. Like,
Keep
if you could
mind,
go in a
though,
training
your
mode and do
rivals
that
will still
to...
move normally when you rewind, so don't lose
Oh.
your lead.
Well, I'm glad you get punished for it. Wait, so that's just a
Wanna take
thing in the
spin
game?
in
Like,
even
normally?
more races?
I thought that was like a single-player
time trials,
exclusive thing.
it's you
Like,
against
I'm
the
not as
clock.
mad about that. That's kind of funny
Here
that
you
you...
can race without any other competitors. And if you go online, you
Oh, wait,
can
is that the
download
Wario?
and
Well, it
compete
almost looks
against
like a
ghost
Wario.
data from racers around the world.
I hope there's a mission mode.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race.
See blue shell coming, rewind. You're
You
still
can use the
affected by
classic rule
everything,
set
so
of
you will be
running
hit by
3
that
laps
blue
within
shell.
the same course. Or you can choose to
I have a
drive
feeling
the
that just
distance
doesn't
from
work
one
online,
course
though,
to
of
another.
course. That's probably still just a
You
single-player
can even
thing.
take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't.
But
in
I'm
Grand
glad
Prix
even
or
in a
Knockout
single-player
Tour.
context, you're punished for that. At least.
Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams. Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the
I feel like this
metal.
could be really fun, like a team race like this. Like, it's because, you know, we used to always have 2, like actually
Next
having
up,
4, like that's really
battle
awesome.
mode. Pop off locally or online in balloon battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out. And
That's not
coin
good.
runners, where you can
Does
go for the
anyone
gold
like
by
coin runners?
collecting the most coins.
This is a call out
Race
post.
or battle.
Have you ever
enjoy
heard the
whatever
sentence "I like
drives you.
coin runners" uttered in that order, without a "don't"? Free roam is one of
When
those
you're
things
not
that like
racing,
I would have
you
as a
can
kid.
enjoy free roam
literally
and go
orgasmed, like,
wherever your heart takes
I used
you.
to always just
No
like
roads?
play
No
around in like
problem.
open area games, make
Ride
little
the
stories. Like
rivers.
Kirby Air Ride is a really big one, probably a great
See the
comparison.
seas.
Like City Trial. I don't know if I'd get
Ride
that
the
much
desert.
enjoyment from it nowadays, but like I could see
Or
the appeal
jump
of
off
this.
from way up here. You can go wherever you like.
Thanks, Mark.
Even
Thank
to
you.
the edges
I
of
do
the world.
I do think this could be kind of fun to hang out in. Though I do get a fear that we're gonna have
There's a
like a
P-switch over
GTA
there.
RP situation where you're gonna be running into like RPers in the wild.
Hit hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions.
I'm gonna be honest, I enjoy the racing mode more than the battle mode.
By completing them,
Bro, your
you
take
can
is from
hone
the
your driving
Antarctic.
ability outside of races.
The battle mode's mid. Oh wait, is it? Oh, there's
There
mid.
are
Okay, so there's
also
missions
hidden
out in
coins.
free roam. So I guess that's like. I mean, it's not mission mode, but it is something.
Hidden panels. And
I'm
more.
glad there's something to do
So
out here
take
at
the
least. So
scenic
there's like an
route
actual
and
reason to play
explore.
this mode instead of again GTA RP.
Also, during free roam, you can take photos whenever you like.
If you could get out of the car, yeah, no, that'd be pretty fucking
Strike
awesome,
a pose.
Daniel.
Look at the camera.
That would definitely bump
Choose
the
a
price
frame to
tag up.
decorate, and nice. That one's a winner. If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same
Wow,
system.
how nice of you, Nintendo, to not make us charge more
The game also supports local
on a
wireless
console
play.
game for
Up
multiplayer.
to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system, can race together this way.
There's got to be like a one more thing at the end
And
though.
up to
I feel like we've
24
seen all of
players
this.
from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Yeah, was that Dino Jungle from Sonic and the Secret Ways?
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like someone's arrived.
I mean, that's nice that there's like lobbies.
Yep, You can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world. By checking the map, you can quickly see
Guys, are we
where
gonna
your
start
friends
a Mario
are and
Kart
travel
world
to their
plan?
location.
Cause fuck them kids,
Battle
bro.
or race with custom rules,
We're gonna be top of the charts.
or just go for a ride together. Make this road trip your own.
Is this a... What is it? Because I almost thought this was Shy Guy. How
You
do
can
I... Oh, that's
also
cute.
take photos together along the way.
I'm very
if
curious about
that's
that
more your speed.
cherry blossom course.
With game chat,
So
enjoy
I've had
expanded
videos about
experience
how
by
I'm sick
talking
of
online
open
with
world for the
friends.
past like 10
Use
years.
the built-in
but
microphone to voice
I
chat while
don't.
driving together.
I think it's a fine addition as a mode for Mario Kart. Again, it's like city trial. I don't know. That seems fun to me.
Are you kidding me?
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game
Dude,
screens.
epic 5 FPS Discord. People were complaining about the
If you have a
fucking
Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
the hoary like piranha plant camera
can
that's so
enjoy
much
seeing
cheaper
your
because it's
friends'
480p.
reactions while
Brother,
playing together.
you're not getting a 1080p resolution on this. You're hardly getting 15 fucking
Who's close
frames.
by?
Like no wonder Hori did 48p.
wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to
I don't
tell
want to see that though.
instant.
Who wants to
Hey,
see
Michelle,
George? Like I'm playing Mario Kart to see Bowser, bro. Mario just committed a hate
When
crime.
playing together in person
It's just
on
like
the
me
same
for me,
system,
for real.
a single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces.
Welcome back, Xbox 360.
Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with your friends.
Oh man. Thank you, Iron Fluker, for the 5.
I
man.
can Fanauki call people slurs and have my willy oit woo.
Dude, honestly, what would make this game amazing if it had proximity chat for online? Nintendo would never, but it'd be fucking awesome. It genuinely would be such a good time. We're already running up on 15 minutes, guys. They didn't show anything new. Show fucking Rainbow Road, please, dude. Something.
A transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Wow, that was nothing at all. Like, I don't know what I expected, but I am still disappointed. Wow. Okay. They literally. Also, by the way, their chat was muted because I guess they didn't want people to complain about the price or anything. Just so you know. Usually I show that off for a little bit, but there was literally nothing. But yeah, no, wow. I am not shocked, but severely disappointed. Oh wait, the live chat is on? I thought it was muted. It was one, I guess. Did they turn it on? No, chat is disabled for this live stream. Can you guys, why you guys? Well, all you do is lie. All you do is lie. I feel like I'm in a Castle Oblivion with this level of gaslighting. I'm on Nintendo of America. I'm gonna put this back real quick. Well, chat is disabled for this live stream. Getting worried about my memories, man. Like there's so much about this game that I'm already excited for, but like I expected something. Again, just show Rainbow Road. Show me Rainbow Road. Show me the thing I know so I can clap, please. Like, I want to have crossover characters. Please, God, no. I don't want Nintendo Kart. I want Galumpa. I love Mario Kart because it's Mario Kart. I'm fine with a few guest characters. Like, I don't mind Link and Isabelle showing up last time. Like, I would love to see Kirby on his star, like, show up as the guest character, but I don't want Super Smash Kart. I'm like against it. If it happened, I would be running like a Moms Against Super Smash Kart type organization. Gamers Against. I just want Kirby. Understandable. Have a nice day. You too. Wow, I can't believe I well, I didn't wake up for
Donkey
this.
Kong Racer. Chirp sound.
Thank you for the 2. And thank you for that chirp. Thank you for giving my answer to your own question. I appreciate that. Man, oh man. Did you guys see I think it was Nintendo of Korea. They leaked artwork of the Donkey Kong Switch game. And it had, I don't know, like a Lolly Pauline, a Pauline's sister? Like, I don't know. Switch Donkey Kong Pauline. I wonder if I can find, I'm trying to find the image. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. That could be Pauline. It could be an art style thing, but I don't know. She's looking a little cute and a little funny. But it's like so this is the exact image as the box art. Let me turn music back on. Do I not have save as PNG? Oh, dude, I'm so mad. I hate WebP, man. Oh my god, I hate WebP so much. I guess I got a screenshot of it. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah,
Areola!
I'm such an honest person. Which is why I'd rather get sit on by a rouge, and not tamely.
Well, I appreciate the honesty. And I have no further comments, but thank you for the 10. That noise was me, guys. That wasn't you. But like, is this like a regional box art thing? In America, do we get the stupid fucking rock? And does Asia get like the cute girl? Marketing moment. I'm curious if this means the rock is the lolly Pauline. Like, what is the lore here? I'm probably not playing this game, but I am curious now. Could we try to not spoil it? Well, I think it's a bit late for that. Yeah, America always gets the worst version of box art. I always think of Metal Gear. Metal Gear's really bad when it comes to that. So guys, was anyone convinced by this direct, by the way? Do you want to spend $80? Yes, because of Rosalina. Understandable. Have a nice day. How much is Sonic Cross Worlds? How much is Sonic Cross? I can look. I love seeing all the Sonic fans when that initially came out. They were like, "Oh, Mario's done," and then the second Mario Cross Worlds got announced, I saw Sonic fans being like, "Oh, we're cool." Sonic. Cross World. Oh, does this not have a price on it? Oh, we don't know, dude. This could be like $80. It's Sega we're talking about. Well, at least on Steam, there's no price. Radio to be the only Switch 2 game I get. Yeah, I mean, same with me currently. Dude, what the? Can I please get like? Oh, there we go. I'm sure most people know this. Oh my fucking god. Everything's a WebP, dude. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Anyway, I'm sure everyone over the age of 15 have seen this, but like... This to me is the most iconic example of America's the fucking worst. The right's EU and JP. It's so fucking bad. This music's from Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Budokai 1 to be precise. I do kind of want Sonic to appear in Mario Kart. I mean, I'd be happy with that much of a crossover. It'd be more of a fucking crossover game than Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games. That shit still pisses me off. Sonic Crossroads was done when they showed not extreme gear, but mild gear. We haven't seen the extreme gear yet, like in action. I don't know. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm interested in it. I'm hoping the extreme gear is like the bike equivalent. I hope it's not like a fucking stupid power up. Because I actually am looking forward to that. You get, oh my god, dude, I don't like the GK fur because it looks like leaves. Like chat, you can tell me if I'm fucking crazy, but... Everything's a fucking nightmare to look up right now, so everything's a WebP and I don't have my extension to fix it here. Like, doesn't this look like... He looks like maple leaves. Like, that doesn't look like fur to me. It looks weird. I don't like it. In general, I'm a DK redesign hater. I miss the rare DK. I think rare DK looks better. Like, I don't know. This new DK, like... He's just kind of missing the, like, slight edge, I guess. Because, you know, he's always been goofy, bouncy guy, but... He always looked like a, you know, big ape as well.
If I had to be honest, I'll probably get it for my nieces since they really like Mario Kart. Aww. I try to be a good Uncle Lil.
That's a sweet man. Thank you for the 5, and thank you for making your nieces happy. That's cute. I mean, Mario Kart's always been a good family game, so that makes sense. But yeah, this is just... It just looks like leaves. I don't really like it. I'm not really interested in this game. I like the 2D Donkey Kongs, but I don't know. A game that's all about like destructible environments, just in general, doesn't interest me. So I like platforming challenges. I kind of don't like that. Just like, all right, I'm gonna break that wall and just go around. Like, I did watch a fair amount of gameplay. Also, I really don't like him in pants. Can we like strip this man? Like, it is... Donkey Kong in pants looks... It makes me uncomfortable. that was me. Like, this is kind of wrong. I mean, everything about this image is wrong, but like the pants, like take those off, brother. Get that dick out. Come on. I do not like it. I know he loses them, but I still don't like it. Does not change the fact that he does wear them. Have you ever noticed things are slowly developing back to 2009 with discourse around Sonic? We have people saying the new Riders games or spin-off games starring a different character wouldn't sell. I don't think I've seen that, to be honest. I don't even think I remember those. I mean, maybe I'm not as old as I let on, because I don't even remember that happening when I was younger. I never really encountered that. I mean, I encountered Sonic's stupid friends, but that's about it. Bro, you know the Direct was bad when even like the Nintendo hype accounts are saying it's disappointing. I'm getting that on my timeline right now. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, there are a lot of times in these, like, I'm usually I like the main character. Like for Kingdom Hearts, I always see people be like, oh, I want to play as this, this, and this. And I'm like, I just want to play as Sora. Every time I play as someone else, it's fucking ass. But I don't know, man. I think I'd be interested in like a Tails game or something. I mean, Shadow got his own game and it did well, so I don't even know if that criticism's fair. I mean, Shadow Generations is basically piggybacking off of Sonic, though, so. I like Roxas. You haven't even played his game! You like the Twitter post? Like... You've been playing Chain of Memories for 1.5 years. Dude, this... She's been stuck in Chain of Memories standard mode because she plays Final Fantasy XIV. And intends gameplay to Final Fantasy XIV players, as we all know, is moving out of the circle. And because there's no circles in that game, she gets confused. She's like, where's the damage gonna be? Where are they gonna hit me? 14 players, am I right? I want a Tails game where he kills Eggman and creates a clone so Sonic has something to live for. What the, Shoopy, what the fuck? What the hell is wrong with you? That's like an internet creepypasta. That's like a Sonic EXE story. I like Ryu. I'm assuming Riku, despite him being weird, smelly boy in Chain of I love Chain of Memories is my third favorite Kingdom Hearts game. 2, 1, Chain of Memories. The GOATs. The top 3. The boys. The trio. The big 3. Days not having a proper remake is retorted. Like, I don't really like Days, but conceptually a Days remake could be a pretty good game. You know, it's got the multiplayer, it's got... You know, it's got a lot of things that would be really cool if it was remade. But Nomura was like, no, have a stupid movie. Do you think Shadow should have stayed dead in SA2 for plot's sake? I feel like if I am to be objective narratively, yeah. Like, I feel like that's a much stronger character arc to just have him perish there. But I can't say I really hate Shadow being around. I don't know. It's not as egregious as other things, but yeah, I do think it would have been better. Like, to be objective, like it's just a much. It's a very good narrative there. But I don't know. I don't think Shadow's story is it's not as we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. It's not as bad as like what happens with Cage, the whole no one's ever really gone there, where literally everyone comes back and does nothing on the sidelines. I think Shadow actually does contribute to the series. But unlike everyone in Kingdom Hearts who sits on the sidelines and does fucking nothing and should have stayed dead. Like, at least Shadow does stuff, but no, I think it would have been better. Honestly, maybe Sonic in general should have stopped. It's Sonic Adventure 2. But then we wouldn't have Unleashed, so never mind. Or Black Knight. I wanted a proper playable Roxas vs. Riku since KH1. Secret endings are so disappointing in Kingdom Hearts because they'll show you the coolest shit in the world and then you go to play it and you're like, wow, this is awful. This is bad. Because it's always in like middling games that are on like consoles, or excuse me, on handhelds instead of consoles. Like like Deep Dive obviously takes place in Days. The KH2 secret ending takes place in BVS. Like it was doomed from the start, you know? Lower the price, Dimitri, how could you? Listen. I'll talk to Trump, okay? I will personally send him a nicely worded email and he will change things. We also would have 06's forces. That's true. That's true. I like some stuff about 06 though. I'm not delusional. You see a lot of crazy people who try to say 06 was just hated because people don't like Sonic now. But that's not true. It is objectively a bad game. But there are things I like in it. A lot more than Forces and Frontiers, I'll say that much. Oh, dude. Speaking of Sonic, so I play the fucking Sonic Fall Guys things, and what's really funny for Sonic Rumble or whatever, people were like, "Oh man, this is gonna be the new Sonic Runners, guys! Like it has all these outfits, it's really good content, this and that." And if you don't know the story of Sonic Runners released like half a year early in like random territories, and in that time they had like crossovers that literally never came back to the game. So you just, as an American, and Canadian and all this stuff, you were just never able to get it. And Sonic Rumble is really carrying the torch because it's doing the exact same shit now. Right now, there is a crossover event with like Oopa Oopa and Opa and Altered Beast, I from Monkey Ball. But it's not out in half the fucking world. So I hope you don't like Oopa Oopa and Opa. Fuck you, I guess. I got Oopa Oopa. I love those guys. I wish Sega would actually use their old properties, dude. I have never played Fantasy Zone. I'm a Fantasy Zone tourist, alright? However, this is the coolest fucking guy I've ever seen. I love Oopa Oopa and Opa. I also like Opie, that's true. I love Opie. Dude, I love tits. I have arguments with my friends because, you know, you have people in Twerks for the Mode who have some of the most disgusting fetishes I've ever heard of. And she's like, oh man, this is so depressing. I'll never have the things I actually like in real life. And I'll relate and be like, me too. And she'll be like, no, we are not the same. People do not understand the level of gigantic tits that I like. I just can't exist. And it depresses me every day, guys. It's coming out the 7th of next month, Sonic Rumble, for the record. But if you want to play it right now, download a VPN and pretend to be Canadian and be like, oi, whatever Canadians say, and you can get in. That's what I did. Who's more depraved, Twerks the Mode or Thief? I don't... Brother, the less I know about gray names, the better. I know nothing about this guy. You know what? I'm gonna say him because he's gray. I don't like grays. Twerk is a nice colored person. Canadian catchphrase, oi. What do you... No, they're like... a boot? A boot? That's what they say? They say their O's weird. I'm American. I don't know anything about anyone. Okay? Having boobies is illegal now unless you're gotcha. Unless you're Korean gotcha, usually. Fellas, I was creating... you guys want to see a funny story? So anyway, I was about to show off. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for this. So I was generating some artwork the other day, right? So for an example of the boobage I'm into, here you go. Right there. But anyway. So, alright, it's a funny story. Okay, so anyway, that white line that you just saw, right? There's a funny story to that. I was trying to get, I was trying to make something like this, which I have succeeded in, as you can see by now, right? So, as for the base, I was using this, you know, this iconic scene, one of my favorite lines, where she's like, I, Boma, am, other than being the cutest, I am also the smartest. However, you can't see thighs here, right? You can't see them at all. So I was like, what am I gonna do to get those thighs? And here's what I came up with. First, you're like, oh, that's just the normal image. You go down here, you see little scribblies, my artistic work. And this actually made it go through. The AI understood what I was trying to generate. And that's why that white line was there, because I didn't remove that base image when I was doing more. Yeah, that's how we got here. Funny enough. Tragic, yeah. I'm watching OG Dragon Ball right now, so I've been in a mood. I like Boma gigantic bazungas, doesn't look good on her. Wrong! Listen, I love flat and I love giant boobs. I really don't like the middle. I'm a man of extremes in that regard. I need someone either flat as a board, like Lucina, right? Just you could cook on her chest. You're just like an ironing board or something, a table. A mouse pad, right? You're laying in bed with Lucina, you're laying in bed with Megumin. Just plop your mouse on. Great surface area. But I also like huge tits, as we're discussing. Yeah, I get stronger each month, man. So true. I love machines. I welcome our new overlords, personally. Lucina is not that flat, brother. You have been lied to by artwork. Lucina is a board. Lucina's chest is as flat as her personality. That is to say, there's nothing there. Brother. Just the smallest of curves, and that could be the wind. That could be the wind, fellas. Literally marked on vagina. Ain't that sexy, though? I loved Mask Lucina. Mask Lucina's sexy. I love masks. Oh my god, this really shows it off. Yeah, that was definitely the wind. There's nothing there, bro. Oh my, there is not, nope. Not a single bump. Yeah, that's an ironing board. You can do some real work there. If they showed Cranky Kong, it would have done wonders. It would have done Mario wonder. Yeah, Cranky Kong is in the DK game, so you know, if that makes you more interested in that, there you go. I mean, I would like to see Dixie Kong. I don't want a total Kong fest in my Mario Kart again. I want random Mario enemies, but I'd be fine with like the core group. I think that'd be okay. Personally. How is she gonna pass as a man with big naturals? Answer me that. Yeah, that's right. Lawyer these guys. SF Brew. Lawyer them. I forgot how this character originally looked. I've only seen fan art. I get it. I've seen fan art that does give her big bazookas. And I respect that too. But you know, reality is often disappointing, as they say. Patty Lucina, that's Mark. I would like to see Ashley in Mario Kart. I guess like the like, you know, your WarioWares and Donkey Kong, like series that are like brother sister to Mario is fine to have a few. Even though again I still mostly want Mario characters, but yeah, like Ashley be nice. Honestly, Mona would be perfect because Mona already has a bike. She's known for biking, and she's sexy and a redhead. So I think that's a pretty good argument that she should be in the game. Just like Hexmaniacs, as Sakura the internet can't abide by no tits for too long. Oh yeah, no, Hexmaniac is not actually that busty, but yeah, no, it's created collective psychosis to make everyone think she is, which is fine. She looks good with a chest. Granted, there's some characters, right, where the flatness is just integral, and I would not like it. Like, I feel like, actually, I don't know. I would not want Shirin to have a huge chest. I like that she has tit envy, though. So I would find immense satisfaction in like a short comic where she found a spell to give herself enhancements, and then they just, you know, fade away immediately. But like, I could see her being very proud in the moment. Because I love tit envy. Tit envy is a cute little character trope. I like that she gets jealous of Fern. But I do actually like her flat, so I wouldn't actually like her busty. Dude, do you guys love this Mario stream? You're probably dojing about that. Probably. I should make it. Niki's creator is top 50 of Korea's richest. Use the power of tits and asses to get to the top. That's pretty base. Good for him. Proud of that guy. You know, living the dream. You know, be the change you want to see in the world, man. Classic Mario move talking about big naturals. Hey, you know, I've seen Artwork of Peach. It's pretty busty. I hope Flomp's a character for Mario. Really complete the prophecy of Mario 64 leaks. Or, rumors, I should say. Maybe a funny driver to see. His animations, that'd be good. Podcast stream is fun, but I do wish that there was Mario content in Mario Dark. Yeah, no. I mean, I've said it enough, but that was severely disappointing. Everything we saw was stuff we already saw at the Nintendo Direct, or stuff we saw from their showcases. So, extremely disappointing. Like, again, I just expected to see Rainbow Road or something, dude. I'm very curious what Rainbow Road is gonna look like in this game. And if we're even gonna get an old Rainbow Road. One thing I noticed when they were going over this stuff is every other game, if something originates from GameCube, it would have like GCN on it. They don't have any of those, I don't know what to call them, markers for any of the courses. The courses are just courses now. We got a Rob bike, so there's my DS rep. Awesome, Mario Sunshine outfit is back. Yeah, I'm happy about that. There's a decent amount of Sunshine stuff in this game. I'm really hoping Petey's like an unlockable character or something. I'm gonna be severely disappointed. Like, just, we got the Pianta, we got the Cataquax. Like, give me a Noki and Petey, bro. We'll have all the boys back together. Again, I love Sunshine, if you're not aware. It's my favorite Mario game. Even a woman is good with a huge chest, she might look even better aged down. Words of wisdom from Sozazan? I can't see, I'm sorry. Your name has too many S's and O's. I'm just gonna call you So. Wise words from So. Yeah, I actually don't really care if a Noki makes it in, I'll be real with you. Cataquax and Pianta are like my favorite Sunshine-ites. And of course PD, but you know, he's like an actual character. Oh, why didn't, let's circle back to Mario. Why does Nintendo keep adding waifus but not giving us more swimsuits on them? True. But I do think, I mean, Peach got a, like, beach outfit in Odyssey, and I think it was in Tour. It's probably going to be in this game. I mean, it's not exactly a bikini. It's Nintendo friendly, but it's still cute. Put Toadette in a bikini, dude. I actually really love Toadette. Let me see if I can find that image that I posted the other day. By the way, this is a public service announcement. If any of you have seen this artwork of GT Vegeta with Bulma, but it's like classic Dragon Ball Bulma, and the text on the image essentially implies that she wished for herself to, like, you know, be classic Dragon Ball Bulma, because she's always wishing to, you know, be younger, have her butt lifted and whatnot. Makes sense. And Vegeta's like really flustered by it. I can't find it. I saw it like a year ago and I was looking for it, and it's lost to the ether. It's a public service now, so if you see it, send it to me somehow, please. Anyway, this is what I was looking for. This is probably one of my favorite outfits in the game. Shipu Toadette. Looks so cute. Did I DC? Yeah, okay, sorry about that. This is a little warning to anyone watching the VOD. When my stream disconnects, it usually means you're gonna have to wait like a little bit for the entire VOD to load up. So if you're watching in the future, like, why is this 10 minutes? That's why. So sorry, just check back in like an hour and it'll be fixed. But that is a problem. That's something we're gonna have to figure out if I ever stream here. That's becoming a very consistent thing, because this happened last stream too. So yeah, sorry about that in the future, but now you know. I at least got ahead of it. Known YouTube bug for years. Oh, they should probably fix that, but it wouldn't exactly be YouTube if they fixed the problems now, would it? Yeah, the kimono is really good. 3D World bug thing. I really like the Baby Peach outfit. That's cute. I think I said that during the actual show. Stream's too powerful, sorry. Yeah, Susan couldn't handle the big naturals talk, I guess. She's getting a little jealous, a little of that tit envy. "3D land bug thing, you get out of here." I've seen that. I've experienced that more often than you would think. Like, 3D Land's the real 3D game. 3D World's ass. I don't know, man. I did not feel that way. I think 3D World's a pretty big upgrade about every manner of speaking, especially with the Switch upgrade where everything's faster. Susan has been dead for months. Well, yeah, she's attacking me from beyond the grave, man. That's how she's doing this. The shit's spiritual. It's true, the world kind of sucks. Look, there's one of the guys! Fizzle! He's the 3D lander. I'm sure 3D Land's still a good game. I haven't played it in forever. One thing I really dislike about 3D Land though is that none of the stages have names. It's like 1-5. I don't know. Not having a world map and stuff. I don't know. It feels too much of that era of Miyamoto making everything sterilized in Mario. Everything's probably like the classics. I think 3D World has a lot more style. Oh my god. It just happened again. Alright. Well, I'm gonna take that as a sign from Susan from Beyond the Grave that I need to end the stream. If this is the only clip up, just so you know, when streams disconnect, it takes a while for the full VOD to go up, so if you're watching in the future, please wait like an hour and the full thing will be up. I'm very sorry. But yeah, that's something that I guess I'm gonna have to figure out in the future. Thank you all for coming for our Mario Kart and Big Naturals talk. I had a great time. Next week I will be streaming because the new SAO DLC drops, so we will be doing that. On the 24th, I guess I'm just a Thursday streamer now. So thank you guys. Again, the normal schedule will be back once I've returned home. But yeah, that's it. Disappointing direct. Spoiler, if you can't see the whole thing, nothing new was shown. So we started talking about Big Naturals. Can someone confirm this? 3D World Switch also changes the movement along with the speed. I don't know what you mean by movement, but the speed definitely is increased across the board. Peach is as fast as Toad in the original version. The stream keeps disconnecting. Alright, well, that's something to figure out. I'll explain this one more time. If you can't see the full VOD, wait an hour. YouTube error. Sorry. We're gonna figure it out. Disappointing direct. Naturals. Goodbye. Which AI gen do you use? I have my own comfy UI set up. It's very complicated. But if you're asking me what my checkpoint is, I can tell you that much. The checkpoint I use is Nova Anime XL, but version 5A, not version 6.0. So that's my base model. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't even know how this stream is. Susan's trying to take me out, guys. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Hopefully the whole VOD uploads fine. See ya. Thanks for coming.